We are Onyx Imaging. We are the highest rated and most reviewed printer service center in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is John with Onyx Imaging. Today we're going to take a look at this HP Deskjet Plus 4158 printer, and we're actually going to do an unboxing and show you how to do the initial setup. So let's go ahead and get started and open the box. Alright, now that we have the box open, right on top we're going to find some cardboard packaging with the power cable, and it also has your inks located inside of it. So you get both your inks and your power cable. There's also some little instructions and information about your printer. You can go ahead and set those off to the side for now. And then to unpack your printer, the easiest way is to go ahead and lay your printer on its side. And there's some little handles in here. And just pull the printer out by its handle. There we go. And we're going to set the box off to the side here. Remove all the styrofoam packaging. Alright, so the first thing we want to do now is to remove the plastic packaging from around the printer. So just take it off. It's fairly thin plastic, so it rips off pretty easy. Okay, so now that we got all the plastic packaging off of it, we need to remove all this blue packaging tape that's holding everything together. So we'll start by taking this big piece right across the front, straight off the printer. Set that off to the side. And then now we're going to go ahead and lower this cover. And we'll take this front one off here that's holding this little door shut. There we go. And now we're going to take off this one here. It's protecting the print head. Set off to the side. There's also one here on the back attached to the paper tray. Going to remove that one. Alright. Also check and make sure that there's nothing on your scanner. If there's like a film or anything like that, some foam packaging, make sure you get all that removed so that it's nice and clean and just the glass there. And then now that we have everything unpacked and ready to use, let's go ahead and get this thing powered on and we'll start the setup process. Alright, so now that the printer's powered on and ready to use, now we're just going to finish up the setup process so that we can actually really use the printer. So I went ahead and I unwrapped the ink cartridges so they're ready to go. I also got some standard 8.5 by 11 letter paper that I'm going to use inside the printer. So I'm going to start by installing ink. So if you look right underneath the control panel in the middle here, you'll see that little handle. We're just going to pull down on that little handle. And then give it a second for the print head to line up. There's a couple little markings right here in the middle. Once the print head stops there, then you're ready to install your ink. So I'll start with the color. It's very important to make sure you remove this little orange tab from your ink cartridges. If you don't, they're not going to work. So please make sure you remove those little orange tabs. And then make sure you install the color ink cartridge in the proper location. There's a specific spot for color and a specific spot for the black. Again, make sure you remove those little orange tabs. Slide it in, make sure it clicks all the way into place. And then we're going to go ahead and close that little door. Now we're going to go ahead and put our paper in while the ink is initializing. So before you go and add in the paper, I'll turn the printer so you can see a little bit better. There's this little flap back here by the paper tray. Lift it up and make sure that there's this little blue paper size indicator that's set for whichever size paper you're using. Like I said, in our case we're using a standard 8.5 by 11 or letter paper. So we're going to move it all the way over, making sure it's open for letter. And then once you do, you should be able to just slide your paper right in. No problem. And now that the ink is finished initializing, you're good to go. You're ready to use it. Alright, now with the ink and paper installed and the printer turned on, it's ready to use. The only thing left is to connect it to either your computer or to your wireless network, however you want to hook up your printer. But other than that, it's ready to use. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. Also, if you need any ink, the ink in here does tend to go pretty quickly. It's a starter set. So if you need any backup ink, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'd be glad to help you out with those as well. And we hope you have a great day and you're back up and printing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in how you can receive free labor on all of your service calls, as well as how to qualify for free printer upgrades, Contact us today. We are here for all of your printer and office supply needs.